hunting gear, and 500 guides, outfitters, and exhibitors. Get $10 off admission at Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, Les Schwab Tires, Utah Toyota dealers, and Sportsman's Warehouse. Be sure to apply for 200 of Utah's best hunting permits for just $5 each at huntexpo.com. You must validate in person. This year, Eli Young Band and Locash perform live. And don't miss the record-breaking auctions for the biggest and best hunts on the planet. The Hunting Expo's made possible by Utah Life Elevated, the Mule Deer Foundation, and Sportsmen for Fish and Wildlife. It's the Western Hunting and Conservation Expo. Visit huntexpo.com for more details.
Everyone knows that even good people fall on hard times. Your credit cards get maxed out, and you get behind on your taxes. Unfortunately, the IRS is not as understanding, and they won't stop until they collect. They have the power to take your paycheck, freeze your bank accounts. Even your home or business could be at risk. It's simply not worth it to take on the IRS by yourself. You need to call the experts at Optima Tax Relief. When you call, be sure to ask about the Fresh Start Initiative. It's a special IRS tax debt assistance program that could save you thousands, even tens of thousands. Optima will immediately provide you with a team of professionals who could protect you from the IRS, ensuring that you get the best possible outcome. The Better Business Bureau has awarded them an A+ rating, and you will too. So put the hard times behind you and call Optima today for a free consultation.
Call 800-375-2922. 800-375-2922. 800-375-2922.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
You have to be up in 5 hours. 2 hours. 6 minutes, and you haven't slept a wink. ZzzQuil Pure Z's is a drug-free blend of botanicals with an optimal dose of melatonin, so you can fall asleep naturally and wake with no next-day grogginess. So tonight, try new ZzzQuil Pure Z's from the sleep experts at Vicks ZzzQuil.
It's Paul Powell!
I'm attorney Paul Powell. If you've been in an accident, did you know that your lawyer can take 33% from your settlement? I promise to never take more money than you. If you've been injured in an accident, call me right now, 728-5500. Paul Powell, more lawyer, less fee.
My parents do a lot to keep me safe, and with our new smoke and carbon monoxide alarms, they've got some extra help. Mom says the alarms are made by Kidda, and they're really smart. They can talk to each other, so if there's a fire anywhere in our house, they beep in every room, and we can get out faster. They're a great way to make sure our house is safe. But when it comes to checking under the bed for monsters, I'll leave that one to Dad.
Introducing intelligent wire-free smoke and carbon monoxide alarms from Kidda. Get yours today at your local home improvement store.
What's hot today? It's time for the Wager Talk Marquee Matchup of the Night with Marco DAngelo. WagerTalk.com. Start winning now.
I can't believe it. The music that plays in the Joe's angle of the day is that's Naked Gun, Police Squad.
Okay, I remember.
It's not the Rat Pack. Come on.
I like it.
It had
really
that
nice.
kind of little bit of,
Thank you,
know,
Marco.
it did.
And he's Italian.
Yeah. Don't make me call somebody, Dave. Don't pick on Ari.
All right, okay. I thought everybody knew
He's
that.
still laughing at it. Well, now I know.
All right. Your knowledge base has been increased. Yeah. All right, well, we got a marquee matchup, and this is an easy one. Round 2 between New Mexico and UNLV. Round 1 went the Rebels' way as they stomped their way through the Lobos at Albuquerque in a really good performance by UNLV. They'll try and pick it up here, get back on the beam, and get a win in a series sweep over the Lobos. This would be really good for UNLV. We're at the point now, and I'm not getting carried away with it. But if this UNLV team can maintain what it's doing in the Mountain West and find a way to get to the NIT, that'd be a hell of a season.
That'd be a win.
Okay? I mean, that would be a hell of a season. And one I didn't think was at all possible because I had them pegged for like middle of the pack in the Mountain West. They are playing better than that right now. So give Marvin Menzies and the players credit. They're playing good basketball, but the task is to keep it going. And New Mexico's going to come in here with revenge on their minds.
No question, David. And we talked about this before in handicapping college basketball. Conference play I love because you get second meetings, all right? In second meetings.
At least in this conference, you still do. A lot of conferences now.
They're too big. Yeah,
I hate that.
I do.
Because I want those rematches.
Yes, it's the only time in sports where you get that nice situation on the college level. And in this one, you go back to the first game, Dave, and that's what I always do. Look and see, is there anything from that first game you can take away? Well, the glaring thing is New Mexico was coming off their biggest win of the season. They had upset Nevada.
Right.
And Nevada's not only the top dog in this conference, Nevada's a team that's going to make national noise, in the big dance.
And New Mexico murdered them.
They did. And this was that New Mexico team that was changing around their defense and everything. I think they caught Nevada by surprise. Nevada had been playing a lot of games where they got off to slow starts. They got into too big of a hole in this one and couldn't dig themselves out. New Mexico's going to be focused for this one against UNLV. And UNLV, as good as they're playing, then what did they do? They had, after that big win against New Mexico, what do? They go out to Air Force and just, how do you give up 106 points to Air Force?
The other team didn't miss a shot. Because it was a weird game. If you look at the Rebels' offensive stats from the game at Colorado Springs against the Air Force, it's like, wow, pretty good game for UNLV. And then you look at the Air Force stats, it's like, what? Air Force? Yeah. I mean, Air Force went nuts
if I
in that
told
game.
you somebody scored 100 points in a UNLV Air Force game, who do you want to bet? You're taking UNLV all day long.
In a UNLV Air Force game, if you told me somebody's scored 100, I'm going to say you're delusional.
Yeah.
Nobody scores 100 in a UNLV Air Force game, but that just happened to be one of those games where neither team could miss, and Air Force was just, they were unconscious.
In fairness to UNLV, it was a bad spot for them in that game. And even when it's not a bad spot for them, for some reason, they struggle against Air Force.
5 in a row up there the wrong way.
Yeah, I don't understand it. But now they're back home. They're playing well. But I got to go to the revenge angle here. I just think that was such a bad spot for New Mexico in that last one. You look at UNLV, you still can't argue with these two facts. Against conference opponents the last 2 seasons, they're 7-16 against the spread. Now, granted, they're better this year. Is a favorite period the last 2 years, 12-22. If they win this one, then I'm gonna start lining up and saying, this might be a fun Mountain West Conference tournament when it comes here this year, because the last couple of years it has not been fun as a UNLV fan.
No.
Not when you're playing
painful.
in the afternoon.
Yep.
Where the so what games in the afternoon.
Well, and it was like last year. It was like there was nobody. I don't know anybody who gave UNLV a chance to even make a run in the Mountain West tournament. If they can keep this level of play going, it's like, you never know.
There's Nevada, and then there's 2 or 3 teams after that, and I put Fresno, Boise, and UNLV as that next group. And I don't think there's a lot that's separating.
No.
I do think Fresno State's the second best team in the conference, but I don't think there's as big of a gap as you would think between the 3 of those. So for me, it's New Mexico plus the points.
What about WagerTalk.com? What's happening? It's $2 Tuesday, right?
It's $2 Tuesday, and I didn't even look to see who the $2 guy was.
Well, it's a hot guy, so that eliminates me from the conversation.
Dave.
Well, no, it is.
You've been on a year-long run. You're allowed to have a speed bump.
Got to call it straight. My last week, I've been just horrific. I hope I get out of it tonight. It's no fun. Doesn't matter how long you win. Losing streaks still suck.
Oh, Dave, in this business, I always joke, you could win 99 in a row, and you lose the 100th play, somebody is going to talk to you. Somebody's going to talk to you on Twitter or whatever about it, and they're going to complain. I mean, it's what have you done for me lately, and that's all that matters.
I haven't gotten any complaints. It's just me. I don't like losing.
I'll tell you who the $2 player is. It is Sports Data Query Group tonight, and Joe Meyer and the guys, they come up with some really good angles on these totals. You can check that out for just $2.
LPT Play of the Day.
It's the LPT Play of the Day. Tonight's best bet from Lions Physical Therapy. Your 5-star rated specialists.
Reminds me, I have to text John Lyons and see when he can come in. I want to get his Super Bowl pick. And we'll find out more about what's happening at LPT, Lions Physical Therapy, when he gets in as well. And we'll line him up for this Friday or maybe next Friday right before the Super Bowl. How about a play of the day real quick? We got 20 seconds.
All right, we're going to go with the Pitt Panthers. Big spot for them. Duke off of Virginia. Take Pitt plus the points.
Thanks to Jeff Sherman. Thanks to Ari Platinum. Thanks to Superbook USA, which is where Jeff Sherman's from. For Marco DeAngelo, I'm Dave Cokin. Have a great Tuesday night. See you tomorrow.